Hello there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Beautiful women have two types of sex. Two types of sex. Yeah, before I get into that, I was checking my comments on my video this morning, Be Who You Are with Confidence. I was like, wait a minute. Usually by this time of morning, I got about 10 comments, one person I need to block. I'm like, shit, at least 10. That's a bad day. I only had 2 when I checked. I was like, what the? I don't know. I think that confidence thing got to be discussed. I can't do it as car Rom. Car Rom kind of like gully sometimes. I gotta go ahead and ask Professor Rom. Yeah, shoot, got to throw on the glasses for that one. Shit, that's some serious stuff. Real talk. Hold on, let me change my tone. Nah, that's some serious stuff because you got to deal with self-esteem and everything. But that'll be a future one. All right, let me get back to the car, Ron. Beautiful women have 2 types of sex. 2 types of sex. They have the free, lustful sex with, sexually attractive men. And then everybody else is about what I call sex trading. Sex trading. Like, there's always an argument about whether you get it for free or, you got to pay. And people be saying, well, you got to pay something. Well, yeah, for beautiful women, yeah, if you're not in that select category. Because here's this little secret. When we talk about select and non-select, and when we really talk about it, it's really based on what beautiful women do. Beautiful women, sexually attractive women. The women that you actually want to get with. And the tendency is for other women to follow it. Now, they all don't, of course. And, you're going to have some exceptions. Like, even when people use that 80-20 paradigm, the other 20%, you can get at them. So, but let's just be real. Everybody, even there's a lot of guys out here, they can get like a good 5 or 4 or 3. But they want the minimum 7, the eternal 7, or 7 and above, or what they consider a dime. They want the most attractive woman. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shoot, women only want a small percentage of men. Men only want a small percentage of women. Everybody else just make things happen, Hey, they got settled and everything. But then, and in fact, that's why you got the whole sex industry and stuff. That's why you got men and women who will pay to get with the attractive people. In fact, I would argue, and that's a whole other video. I might have to break out Professor Ron for that one too. I would argue that, very consensusly attractive people should almost be considered their own group. And actually was working on a novel about that. Well, did some research about that back in the day. But that's another conversation. But I was just thinking about the whole thing with beautiful women. And it's generally 2 things. Because one, they just need to lust you. They just need to lust you. And then 2, I'm just be real, 2, if they don't lust you, you better come with some money. Now, I know some people will just say, well, use that game, Rom, use that game. I'm going to tell you something now. And, this ain't no disrespect to anybody who teaches game, but we got to be real with something. We got to be real. Anything, any strategies, anything of that nature, strategies, game, whether manipulation, whether straight up, whatever, like what people consider game or, of that, anything to try to convince that woman to seduce her, it really don't work well on beautiful women unless they got some mental issues. Seriously, I'm just going to be real with it. Game works best on women in the, 1 to 6 range. I'm just being real. It works best. When they get more and more attractive, it don't work for one simple reason. The factors that cause what people consider game to work deal a lot with the mentality of the woman that's being used on. Once again, another conversation. But it's something I've talked about occasionally on my Patreon. So y'all really want to get some, join the Patreon. And they got that new thing on Patreon anyway, where like if you join today, the 19th, you won't be billed again until November 19th. So that's a good thing. So anyway, yeah, it works. Game itself on any tricks, anything works best on women from the 1 to 6 range. But if you're talking about women who are very attractive, it don't work as well. I'm just gonna be real. I might be stepping on toes, but I'm just being real. I'm just being real with it. You know, if you're talking about those extra attractive women, those women in the level of dimes and everything. In fact, Cousin Tito did a presentation for my private group on that, and he did a video. I'll find that video. He talked about the levels of the dimes. Like those levels, those attractive women, the cheerleaders, the IG girls. In fact, the IG girls the lowest. You know, beauty contestants. Man, shit don't work on them as much. But they still want to have sex because they got functioning vaginas and stuff. But they only want to have it with 2 types of men. One, the man who just turns them on sexually. Hence, that's why I promote body game. That's why I promote body game. You know, the more attractive ones, the ones they just get that lust for, because they still biologic. They still got that working vagina. They still want that hot beef injection. And they'll still get with that guy. And then they'll get with the guy as a sex trader. Because you got sex workers. You know, of course, the women who get into that are primarily attractive, sexual. Primarily. I've seen some exceptions. But you either get them or culturated prostitutes, women who kind of let you know, hey, nothing happening unless you buy me a gift or something. They might not say it, but they'll give you the impression. You know, the sex work thing for women is so much. And that's what a lot of guys actually get into. Now, when I say a game, like I said, it was no disrespect to anybody who's teaching any, like, hey, if you do this 4 times, or if you do this, you know, you got all these videos, like, if you say this, or you do this, she'll fall in love with you. It don't work with the beautiful women. It really don't, because they done seen everything since they little. They done seen it. They could come back and tell you the game, because they done seen everything. They done had everything done to them, or tried. I'll say tried. So the only way to really get them is if they either lust you, or you got some money, or they need something. Because you got a lot of sex traders. You got a lot of women say. I think that's the best term, sex traders. So they'll trade their sex for your resources or whatever else you got to offer. You know? And shoot, occasionally some of them will just take money straight up. Because I've lost count of how many sugar babies I've known. Lost count. You know, because let's just be real, a lot of men are tricks. A lot of men are tricks. A lot of men are socialized to believe, hey, if I got that money. And yeah, if you do, hey, you get some. You ain't getting love or anything. But even there, when they have sex, they're going to, like, switch up on you. Well, they're going to give you different things. Like the sex trader, like if a woman having sex with a guy because he paying some bills, doing all that, well, she'll have sex with him. She'll have sex with him. You know, she'll give him a reward. But, or, you know, she'll give him that starfish thing. Or if she's real skilled, she know how. I'm going to tell you what, some women know, they know how to work it to get you to come quick. Seriously, they know how, or they'll make you think that they doing something. Shoot, some women really even be faking like they sucking your dick. And you think they going down, but trust me, there's a difference between a woman like spitting and all that and touching as less as possible, and then a woman grabbing your shit like a vacuum cleaner. But they'll hit a man with that. And shoot, some women, they know how to make that dude come quick. They be like, yeah, I know what to do. They'll figure it out. And they be like, oh, baby, that was good. No, it was only 2 minutes. But then they'll go get that guy that they have lust for. And shoot, you want a beautiful woman, that's what you got to do. Because I'm going to say they're going to primarily get with men they lust. Now, in general, it'd be handsome men with good bodies, hunks. In general. You know. Now, somebody who ain't that, who might get in there, they in the same social circle, they met, they got to talk, you know, and managed to get in there. But usually that got to be authentic. But that's the thing. Because let's be real out here, yo. Let's be real. Me even putting beautiful women in the title. Dudes don't want what they can actually get. Let's just be real with that shit. Let's just be real. Men don't want what they can actually get. I'm going to tell you what, most men, including some incels, despite what they might say, they can get a woman. Every guy can get a woman. There's plenty of women out here. Thing is, all of them beautiful. All of them at least minimum IG level. You know, they gorgeous. Let's just be real with it. Let's just be real. Because it's just a different vibe dealing with them. Because most guys, you know, they don't know what to do. They staring, they doing all this. Shoot, most guys just handing them the wallet. Most guys. Then you got Mr. Goodbar. He's sitting there chilling like, yeah, she killed. Yeah. Let me finish my buffalo wings. You know? Because that's the thing. Now, I know some guys, they be like, a lot of guys, they be like, but I ain't a hunk. I ain't a hunk though, Rom. I ain't a hunk, and I don't have money like that. Okay, what? That 5 might be a good woman. I mean, just seriously. Shoot. Because I've been saying stay in your fucking lane if you're going to be realistic. And shit. And really, even to meet them and stuff, you got to be in certain circles. Because a lot of those women, I mean, please, they don't be on, shit, they don't be hitting the dating sites like that. A lot of those are catfish. Let's just be real. Like, a lot of the women on those, like, guys be talking about it so much, but I mean, beautiful, truly beautiful women, no filters hitting those things. Let's just be real. Yeah, I know it'd be some ducks on there. Let's just be real. Let's just be real, man. Let's just be real. That's why I don't even take the shit seriously. Guys talking all that, I was like, oh yeah, y'all fighting for those sixes and shit. Because they'll tell you, nah, man, she was a dime. Please. Best way to actually meet like those very beautiful women, you just gotta be in the right environment. You gotta be in the right circles, seriously, or where they at the gym. Actually, if you can figure out what gym they're working out at, that's actually a good thing. Or if you ain't that, actually make some money getting some higher circles. And I'm gonna tell you what, that's not easy. Cause okay, say you say fucking Rom, I don't care. I'll do the money game. I'll do the masked man game. It's hard to get in those circles. Because even just making money. Because let me break something down about that. It's not even just making money. Because a big thing is the class thing. Let's bring that back into it. You know? Because the guys who really be getting those women, those dimes like that, you know, of course people talk about the celebrities and stuff like that, but you gotta be a master of the universe. Like, shout out Master Teacher BGS for the Octane model, which, you know, that book should be coming at some point. And when he talking about those 100 octanes, shit, they be in those circles. But to even get in those circles, you gotta be a serious master of the universe. You gotta be pretty much, like say you a blue collar guy, you making some money, or a trucker who's making some money. Like, these truckers out here be making a lot of money. But because of the perception of the occupation, you know, the women be like, whatever. Because part of the thing they'll want with the money is also the lifestyle. Part of the thing those women will want is not just the money. They want that guy who can fly them out. Not just, you know, they want that man who's an attorney. They want that man who's a doctor, you know. In fact, I know of a doctor now who's a serious player. Money like a motherfucker. He a serious player. A doctor. You know, they want that investment banker. You know, masters of the universe. Now, you could be that blue collar guy who's really legitimately making money. Seriously. I remember renting a house a couple decades ago from this electrician. This dude had a portfolio of rental properties and stuff, money like a champ. He was married, but if he wasn't, he'd be hard pressed to still get a dime despite his money. So even then, you still gotta have a certain look to you and shit. Profession look and all of that. Shit. Those real beautiful ones, the 100 octane shit. They want that guy who could seriously sponsor them and shit. You know? Had this one sugar baby telling me about this guy who basically put her through school and everything. She said that dude was making money. I knew another woman like, no, quite a few of them. Like I knew this one sugar baby. You know, had this older guy sponsoring her. But then she was fucking one of my boys for free. And she flew out to fuck him. And that dude didn't even have his old spot. If he hears this, he know who he is. He'll probably laugh. He's like, yo, I'm glad you ain't called my name. Oh, and in fact, that particular dude, he been with nothing but baddies. But no money. And that's why I'm gonna be real. That's why I'm more focused on that, like not spending money. So, cause like my private people, they seen some of the women I've been with in the past. My private people, I don't share it publicly, cause let's just say there's some names, and I'll leave it at that. But you know, when I was younger and shit, and I wasn't spending no money. And those that say younger, let me emphasize that, cause somebody dumb as shit be like, you don't look like you did that. I'm 57, motherfucker. I ain't rolling like that anymore. Shit. My cousin Tito said even diesels got a shelf life, and I'm good with that. You know, I'm the gunslinger. I'm the gunslinger. Actually, that was my name on Tariq Nasheed's site, United Players of America. A lot of people remember Gunslinger. I got that name from. I actually got that name from some players on some male exotic dances and stuff. It is an interesting way I got the name. We ain't gonna get into that, but let's wait. One interpretation was, you ever see those Western movies and you got that guy like tending bar and everything, and real calm and quiet, but when somebody come in there, he pull out the gun, put a hole in somebody's head, and then sit back down. That was one of the reasons I got that nickname from the players, because they said, yeah, I'll be just sitting there quiet and stuff, working at the front desk at the gym. Sitting there quiet, but I'll be dispensing some wisdom to the players. I'm telling them some game. But I wasn't really in the game. I was married at the time. You know? So they said, yeah, Gunslinger. What's up, Gunslinger? There were some people at the gym, and then I used it on Tariq Nasheed's site, Gunslinger. Yeah. But nah, I seen all that. And but I'm gonna tell you what, it's interesting dynamic. Like a lot of guys probably, well, look, I'm gonna just be real with it. Fuck the bullshit. And one of the things I'm never gonna tell you some bullshit like, oh yeah, buy this and you'll get that dime. Please. And I actually have a book talking about meeting attractive women. That's one of my books in the Nice Guys and Players series. But anybody who's read it, know what I tell you to do. Become attractive yourself. That's the only way. Ain't no tricks, ain't no like, well, if you do this, the woman fall in love with you. Anybody saying that's a con. And anybody who even try to say that shit, I mean, I'll say it. I ain't gonna be cool about it. Let's just be real. I wish if it was that easy, guys wouldn't have trouble, because once it worked for one person, you know, they'll share the information with everybody else. If it was that easy. But you pretty much gotta be attractive yourself. So if you're attractive and everything, you get the ladies. Well, upper echelon ladies. Because like that dude I said was like stroking that sugar baby for free. Even other dudes be looking at him, be like, damn, yeah, that dude handsome. No homo. Oh, man. But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. And it's just a reality. Like I said, I know some guys I think some guys will say, well, it's over. Well, it's over if you want to dime, but let's just be real. That's only a small part of the population. A 6 ain't bad. It's still above average. Especially if your ass a 4. She better than you. I mean, seriously. Because really, when you talk, let's just be real, man. Let's go into it. Like, I started off talking about beautiful women, but a lot of guys out here just need to be realistic about where they really stand. You know? All these guys want the baddies and shit, but okay, but are you a baddie yourself? You can want the baddies all you want. Okay, are you somebody that do you have that physical attractiveness and sex appeal that she wants? Notice I said and, because it's not the same thing. All right, can you get her wet? Or do you got that money to sponsor her like that, to trade for the pussy? Seriously. And the position, and the status. Because like I always say, I never once said looks, money, and status didn't work. I've never once said it. I challenge anybody. In my very first video, I talked about looks, money, and status. Oh yeah, it works. Sex appeal just works better. Because even then, because even then it depends. Like I said, just the money itself, you got to be able to say doctor, or say your name with Esquire on the back or something. Because so even more than that, and really, you still got to have some degree of looks and body build. Even then. Because if you grossly out of shape and just busted, looking like a gargoyle or shit, all the money in the world still might not help you. You know? Because even sex workers, they can be picky too. Oh, man. They can be picky too. So, it's one of those things. Like, guys just gotta be realistic. But getting back to the original thing, yeah, beautiful women. Let's just be real. They're either going for that honk or that money man. That certain money man. That professional dude. High status dude. And some guys know that. Some of the money men know what the fuck they get. And it is what it is. They trade in resources and everything. It was like this young lady who used to be on here in Chi-Town. And she broke it down. I even did a video on it. Sex appeal and nest appeal. Lifestyle. Fly 'em out. Fly 'em out and stuff. And I'm going to tell you something now. With the beautiful women who do all that, I don't hate on them. It's like, use it. They're going to pay for it. Shit. Use it. Everybody being pimped out here one way or another. Might as well get yours. I'm serious. Everybody being pimped. Oh, man. You know what, man? I'm going to be real. People don't realize how much shit I've really seen and how much shit I really don't share. I was talking with someone else about this one time. Another content creator. I ain't going to call his particular name, but he know who he is if he hears this. There's a lot of shit you just can't share because a lot of guys can't relate. But, I share just enough, but even a lot of guys still, because they can't relate to that. Like, a lot of guys can't relate to getting pussy from a fine woman for free without really having to do anything. Or having her call you up, I know a lot of guys can't relate to that. Blowing up your phone. Or, sending you the good morning text. A lot of guys can't relate to that. And if you can't, you can't. I mean, what I would just say is this. When you hear these things, don't just dismiss them. It's just not your life. Because there's a whole lot going on out here, relationship-wise. When I talk about the sexual shadow world, it ain't just some, woman cheating. It's deep. different dynamics and everything. You know? That's the thing. That's the thing. So, but I'm going to tell you what. Calvin, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what, though. That's how the dimes, if you want that dime, well, look, I'm just be real. Either you hit the gym hard, or I won't tell you what, let's just be real with it. Either you got those genetics, or your ass you better get really certified. You rather got to raise up. And like I said, I'm saying that for the real beautiful ones, but then if there's a lot of guys out here, they realistic. They stay in their lane. And you know what? They be happy. And I think that's the biggest thing that need to happen out here. If people, men and women, really, because we ain't gonna get into the women who would be wanting these guys out of their league. But if everybody the more people stay in their league, be realistic, and just be happy with it, good with it, boom. Seriously, I've seen busted people be walking together, and they be smiling. They'd be the ones smiling. So, you know. So anyway, though, that's it for now, y'all. I'm going here and get my vittles. I always say vittles. It's like I ain't getting that much. I'm still at war. Yeah, I'm in fighting mode. Like I said, y'all don't need to know what it's for. But let's just say there will be carnage in its wake. Hey, girl. Yeah, she pull that top down. She can feel somebody looking at her ass. Damn, girl. Let me catch up with you. Y'all probably thinking, I'm just playing around. No, I'm always looking, man. My joints still work. Shoot. If I stayed home and shit, my joint be at the, if I ain't go to the gym this early, my joint be at the window watching the sunrise. Then it come back over and wake me up. Gotta get up, man. Go pee. All right, man, you go in there and do it. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, you go do it. Yeah. I thought about this old Richard Pryor joke. Just thought about this old Richard Pryor joke. These two dudes, man, had long joints. They wanted to see who had the longest, but they ain't want to, do it in front of people or anything like that. So they were looking for a place. But then they got over the San Francisco Bay Bridge, and all that water made them had to pee. So they ripped this shit out and started peeing. And then one said, "Yo, man, this water cold." And then the other one said, "And deep too." Anyway, yeah. Richard Pryor. Anyway, y'all, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.